Hey, did you notice how often you discount compliments and genuine positive feedback? Just think back and try to remember the time when someone told you that you did something very well. How did you react? Did you accept the praise or did you do something else? You see, we tend to discount compliments way too often. Sometimes we act like we didn't hear the compliment and we change the topic immediately. Other times, we try to contradict that compliment and say that it was just luck, or we find some other excuse as to why we don't really deserve the praise. But why do we act like that? Well, there are actually two main reasons for not accepting praise. The first one lies in low self-esteem or bad self-image. People with low self-image can't accept compliments because compliments simply don't fit in their image. They simply don't know how this could be true and think that the giver must have some other reasons for giving that compliment. The other reason for not accepting praise is because we want to appear modest and down to earth. But in reality, declining a compliment is an insult to the giver. It suggests that they have bad judgment or that their opinion doesn't really matter to us. Actually, declining a compliment has three negative consequences. Firstly, you insult the giver. Then you reject valuable information about yourself. And it also lowers your self-esteem. You see, whenever you decline a compliment, you basically tell yourself that you're just not as good as someone just told you you are. And unfortunately, this lowers your self-esteem. So, last week, I gave myself a mission to accept all positive feedback that I can receive. I decided to see for myself how this will affect my self-esteem and my relationships with others. I didn't really need a whole week to notice the change. Every time I accepted the compliment, I thanked the giver and lingered on the positive feelings that I got with that compliment. By the end of the week, I actually felt much more positive about myself and the world around me. I have also noticed that people who gave me compliments felt good about themselves when they gave these compliments, because the way I reacted and thanked them. I expect that these people will be willing to give me even more positive feedback and praise in the future just because of my reactions to their praise, So, how to accept compliments? Well, if you think that you could benefit something by increasing your self-esteem, follow my recommendations on how to accept positive feedback. You see, when someone gives you a compliment, smile and say thank you. It's really that simple. All you need to do is accept the feedback and thank the giver. As you accept the compliment, give notice to the feelings associated with this compliment. If someone says that you look good in these jeans, say to yourself, yes, I really do look good in these jeans, and also try to notice how you feel. Make your goal to accept as much compliments as possible in 1 week. At the end of each day, write down all the positive feedback that you got. Also write down how you felt about yourself when you let these feelings in. Over time, you will begin to feel better about yourself. Your self-esteem will rise and you will become more confident. You will probably begin to receive compliments more frequently as well, which will in turn help you build up your self-esteem even more. If you always discounted compliments before, there is actually a chance that not many people will be giving you compliments during this 1 week. That's exactly what happened to me. I used to decline compliments in the past, and people have learned that it makes no sense giving me compliments. So it was quite hard to receive compliments naturally. If you have the same problem, you can actually do two things. Firstly, you can do something nice for someone you like. For example, if you're married, you can cook a delicious dinner for your partner as a surprise. You can also arrange the decorations for the table and maybe light some candles. I'm sure you will get at least one compliment that night. Another thing that you could do is ask your family and friends what they like about you. What they will say will probably be some positive feedback. Now, hopefully you will follow some of my recommendations from this video and you will get some nice compliments about yourself, and you will boost your self-esteem and your self-image. So try to accept positive feedback for at least 1 week and then let me know how you did. Leave a comment below and share your experience.